Afternoon everybody, I'm Ben from the Wellcome Trust and I'm here to talk to you about our Together Science Can campaign. So let me just stick these slides up. So I know that everybody in this room knows already that great science isn't done in isolation, that it's the product of working with your team in the lab, or working with collaborators across the globe and building on the ideas of hundreds, maybe even thousands of people. The issue is that increasingly we're seeing politics take an isolationist view, and we're very worried that the rhetoric that we're seeing espoused is potentially threatening some of these principles which we've all grown very used to having as part of the course. And Together Science Can is a campaign to give science and the community of science a voice to talk about these things, to help get that message up to the decision makers at the top and make sure that people understand how science operates, because you'd be amazed how little understanding some people have. So we are working with partners across the globe, lots of different funders and research organisations, both in the public and private sector, to help build a campaign that scientists can get involved with at many different levels and to really start to talk about how we operate and how we work. So how can you get involved? First of all, you can show your support for the campaign. You can go to our website and sign up. We have a great mail list where we can share developments and updates on things that are happening and help bring people together to mobilise on key issues. You can also form a chain. This is the signature Together Science Can thing. It's a bit of fun. Something to do on Twitter. It's a little hand brain that you form with your colleagues. You can do this in your labs. You can go a bit arty, as the people at the end did there. You can, collar your favourite celebrity. We've got Brian Cox in the middle there. That was a great one. Or you can do this with your collaborators. You go out across the globe and work with different people. And the idea is to just get this into circulation, to help people talk about this and to help show in a very real sense that we're working with people here. We're working with people across the globe. You can also create a poster. This is to get people talking about what sort of things science can achieve when we do work together. There are some outside on the table, so if you want to go and pick one up, please do. The idea is whether you want to say that we can solve climate change or help address antimicrobial resistance, or even if it's just getting your protein to crystallize. We know all of these things rely on help from other people, and it's important that we talk about that. So what's next for the campaign? Well, as well as the social media aspect, we've also been working to spread this message more widely. With Richard Henderson winning his Nobel Prize a couple of months ago, we helped coordinate him with 6 other Nobel Prize winners in recent times from across the world to write to the New York Times and say the fact that their fantastic achievements were based on the work of many, many people. And that things like the Nobel don't always recognise the fact that there's a lot of teamwork that goes into these things. And that the public know about Nobel Prizes, but they don't perhaps always know about what sort of process is involved in getting people to that stage. You can also get involved with some of the other projects we're running. So we've recently invited those who signed up to the campaign to help provide input to our future partnership project. This is very much on our doorstep. It's about addressing Brexit. Both the EU and the UK have made great positive noises about wanting to still work together after Brexit. The problem is that we need, time's ticking away and we need a solution that we can actually implement. So we're going out to people who've joined the campaign and people across the world, both the UK, Europe and globally, to ask people to share their views. This is organisations all the way down to individuals, people who've had experience of working with international partners in different ways, to help tell us how that works. What sort of principles do we need to build into a future relationship with the EU to make sure that we can continue doing those things? And if you do have any ideas or things you'd like to share with us, however great or small, please check out our website and come and tell us what you think by the 8th of January so that we can build all of this in to a public report that will be launched in February. So just to round up, as our Nobel Prize winner said in their letter to the New York Times, collaboration across disciplines and borders lies at the heart of scientific discovery. I know you already know that. I know I'm preaching to the choir by coming here today. The fact of the matter is that we need to recognise as a group that being a great scientist is about knowing that science is part of society and embracing that and going out there and talking to people outside the lab, getting outside of these great buildings and really talking to people, particularly making sure that politicians hear the fact that science needs these fundamental aspects in order to operate, to help people and deliver the wonderful things that we can in the future. We need those to be built in and protected. So if we don't do it, no one will. So please come and join the campaign, and thank you very much for listening.